brand new mine. It will be destroyed in 2 turns. I will be able to reach it in next turn and try to save it, but it will be a tough fight. So that's something else I'm working on. Another ruler has started negotiating. Go to Free City. Wait, what? Oh, it's this one. Let's see. Pact of Vassalage and Fort, yeah. Wait, what? Another ruler? Fairlight, you said if multiple people give a Whispering Stone to the same city, it becomes kind of a race to see who gets it. Is there a way to see the other players' progress?
Yes, it's the meter, the allegiance meter. You can look at Wildheart, where you and I are both in contention. I think you already removed your Whispering Stone, but your banner, you know, it remembers your progress.
It just because I had a perk for every city with the Whispering Stone. I got some bonuses, so I put it back even though knowing I wasn't going to win it. Just for the bonuses. I see it now, thank you.
Yeah, so you can see that I'm only slightly ahead of you. If you have any, like, cultural or society traits that cause yours to fill faster, you could actually still probably beat me.
I don't. The main thing is I took the upgrade where for every city with a that you've given a Whispering Stone, you get 15 knowledge per turn. So I gave
that's
1 to...
Wait, where's that?
On the Empire tree, the purple line, the second thing.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't. I only have 1 Whispering Stone and like no investment into Shadow, so I guess I won't be able to do that.
Right. So since I
soon.
started with 2, I gave 1 to that city that you were getting, even knowing that you would win it, just to get the 15. And then I've got the one Meadow by me, which is another 15. So I'm getting 30 from the stones right now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I could get a 3rd Whispering Stone, but there's no one else to give one to, so there's no point in me doing that right now. Versus AI, I would usually get up to like 4 or 5.
I think what happens if your Pioneer gets stuck?
How do you get one stuck?
I don't know, it keeps saying there's orders required, and then I put on auto explore and it just kind of like does a little hop.
Oh, I've seen that glitch out. It's so just basically manually give it orders for a couple of turns, then you can put it back on auto after.
That's crazy.
It's also sometimes they get surrounded, like someone expands behind them and they kind of end up in like a pocket and they can't get out of that pocket without crossing a line and starting like a war or something, so they just sit there.
Yeah, but it's like we're allianced, so it's like I don't know why he's all weird. I don't know.
Then I'm going back to the sometimes they're stupid excuse.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah, if I find another free city anywhere on the map that I can, I'm going to immediately take the stone from Wildheart and move it to that one. What are we waiting on right now? So at the top right here, you see this little blue dot? Those are players still taking their turn. Everyone without the dot is ready to pass to the next turn, and we are currently waiting on that. 2 turns until we can summon big animals, chat, and that will be a bit of a power-up for me, because then I can turn mana into larger summoned creatures. Also, how's this little guy going? He's currently an elite. I don't know. See, so yeah, he's an elite right now. And if he lives until legend, he'll become he'll evolve. What's the link command for the other streamers? !players, or it's pinned at the top of the Twitch chat. How much is this game to purchase? I don't know. I can look. I will say it has a lot of purchasable DLCs. They also do with like a season pass type thing. So here's the game. It's currently on sale for $30, but like they have a lot of DLCs. So if you wish to get some of those, they add some pretty good stuff. Like right now, the giant that I'm playing is from a DLC where they added giants. There's one where they added dragon leaders as well. There's one that's got eldritch you know, Cthulhu stuff. I haven't tried those out yet. Haven't gotten those out yet.
You were earlier talking how you were playing a lot of, you know, tryout games and seeing your spawns and whatnot. I also been practicing, and this has to be the worst underground spawn I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, it's just no natural expansions. My core city doesn't really have a lot of, you know, anything really.
Yeah. You do. I don't know. Compared to what I've got right now, I'm a little envious because at least you got 2 mana crystals. I've got 0. But I don't know. If I were you, even with the hermit, I would probably go south and make a little city there just to get, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 nodes south of you, and plus you could also set up like a defense at that underground passage, and then just make sure the lines don't touch because of that hermit thing. But I am not a mole person professional.
Sorry,
So.
are you saying the southern entrance? Because that's absolutely surrounded by your cities and outposts.
Let me see. Hang on.
It's right under Stone Den.
Yeah, I see that. Well, I mean, you don't have to build up into the overworld. I was just saying you could, you know, just set up down there for defense just in case.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It just feels bad building a city just for 6 tiles, you know? Like, once you hit population 7, then what you do?
All right, chat. So this line right here is technically my territory. So by moving this unit just inside that, we're getting faster healing. Now, I can attack this. This is kind of scary. I can attack this big boy right here. If I win, it gets rid of this whole
But it is crazy
danger
that we
crap.
haven't seen a single enemy border yet.
Yeah, so just because I'm playing the Devious Watchers, like, I like getting intel and information and stuff like that. Oh, wait, did we just find another city? We did.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, does it have... Who's red? Who's a red banner with a black skull in the middle? Super evil Brotgar, son of evil Brotgar, has almost vassalized. Okay, well, okay.
That name.
Yeah, so... I'm wondering if that, with how far along that is, it's almost 100%. That is probably his first, like, his natural right next door vassal city. So he is probably, like, right next to that city on the other side.
If it is the same racial unit, it is his starting city.
That is probably him. Start charging that. All right, chat. I know I'm gonna win this. I'm hoping for no losses. Let's see what happens. Oh. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. It lives. Okay. A reminder, any of these babies that grow up get very big and strong. So, and if I were playing this on manual, it would be so easy for me to pull them back and then just keep them behind the line, you know, and then win the battle with them, let's say, hanging back. But they're being unga bunga right now. They're all high DPS, and that is the hard part right now. It's keeping them alive when they're being silly. Pass through and slippery, nice. Lots of gold, lots of mana, very, very useful. Okay, that whole danger area is gone. Yes. Okay. He leveled up. Let's see. Let us work toward this. And then this guy leveled up. We could get units and army of cheaper upkeep. This unit grants 20% chance to critical hit to adjacent friendlies. We haven't done anything with his actual warrior skills yet. Plus nice defense. Melee attacks gain 10% bonus damage and you gain 10 health, or plus defense. Let's get defense. Let's just make him a brick. Just running in there. There are offensive and defensive warriors in this game. He is more of a tanky unit. Wait, what? Oh, that's okay. I was confused. This is the warlock and this lizard guy. Okay, so I got this now. Where do I want to go with him? Alright, just set this one on auto. And this one is the farthest south we've ever gone. Treasure right there. We'll get that next turn. Just set that one on auto. That one, wait. Okay, yeah, this one is pretty deep in unexplored territory. Okay. This scout, bring it over here. I did not know it was possible for an underground passage to be in the middle of the ocean.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the one by the shore? Yeah.
Over on the western side, like halfway down the map, I just uncovered one that's just in the middle of the water.
Bruh.
Today I learned.
It's today years old when I found out.
Let's just send your army into it, they all drown. Oh.
It's actually interesting, if you disband the unit in the water, it actually says that your unit has drowned.
Wait, actually, bro.
I've never tried that. Okay, so we got a little bit of money, chat, because we just
Also,
found a
if you
treasure
have
chest in the water.
a hero on a flying mount over the water, and you remove the flying mount, a magical boat appears.
I did that for science once.
Bruh.
It's like, what happens if I take this guy's eagle
Yeah,
away?
this will take
And
4
he's
turns,
flying,
but this
well,
is
he's in the ocean.
30 food.
And he just, boat. Emergency boat.
Boat.
He just carries one in his back pocket.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's pocket sand, there's also pocket boat, I guess.
For these ancient wonders, is there like a? It's like would you take tier 2s into like a bronze, or would you take tier 3s into a bronze? Like what's like the?
When you enter
Which one?
the wonder, it will, like, you can say enter, and then it'll pop up another screen, and then it'll show you, like, you get like the battle, and you can mouse over it and see, like, if this is a massive mistake, and you can hit retreat.
Yeah, I just don't want to like
I wouldn't.
waste
I wouldn't-
time with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the tier of the units so much as like look at the combat score of your army. You know?
Okay. Oh yeah.
When your combat score is up to like 700 or 800, you can probably take bronze wonders, no problem. When it's like
Ooh,
1,000 or higher, you can probably hit silvers. And then golds, I've seen golds go as high as 2,000, but I've also seen them as low as 1,000, so it's pretty wide variance. You have to go in and look.
Oh, it's kind of like a toss-up. Okay.
If you're talking about the Serpent Cave that's right next to your army, I feel
Yeah.
like that army can handle it, but I would peek in there and take a look what the fight looks like first. And sometimes the caverns, will, like these wonders, will offer you options, like sacrifice 200 mana and the fight gets easier.
Wait, really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it'll make up some stuff, like there's fire everywhere, and you can just hit fight battle, and there's fire everywhere, or you can hit like spend mana to summon rain to douse the fires, and then you get an option to like spend 200 mana, and it's the same battle, but now the fire's gone or something.
Okay. Okay.
I've also seen some pretty wacky ones, like it's like you go inside and I found a cult holding captives. You could
What
just pay
the
the, you could just pay them. It's like pay the ransom, 400 gold, and you clear it without a fight.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I haven't gotten that. That's crazy.
The Serpent Cavern that you're looking at sometimes has an event where you like block food for your city for, I think, a turn. and then all the small snakes are not present in the fight, and you're only fighting like the big boss.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh my gosh. I gotta check it out.
All right, so chat, we need to figure out what's going on with this city. I want to get food first with these guys. That fish that right there is a ton of food, if we can get it. So I'm going to take this right here, and then the next one I'll get that, and then this gives a massive bonus to number of fish. There's also a pearl reef with that, but that and that would probably be the next two. Once this Mammoth Temple finishes, this city will start pumping out ice, and for every ice tile I have, I gain mana regen. So that will be very helpful. And then, let's see, combine these armies for now. We could hit this just for XP. Okay, everyone lived. 2 units gained a rank. That's good. Alright. And... yeah, that's fine. Okay, so just end his turn there. This guy is technically in friendly borders, so those troops will heal more quickly. This treasure, what we got? Gold, cool. And just keep going down that coastline. This guy... Question
Okay,
for you.
this-
You go first, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. This Serpent Cavern is lose 1 population for 6 turns to clear without a fight. Is that even worth? Is
Well, how does the fight look?
it says risky. I can probably put some better units on, but yeah, I'll probably swap up some units to make it better. Yeah,
Well,
fuck
it's up
that.
to you. If you're in a rush to clear, you might do it, but if you're not, then you might just come back to it later.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this outpost, so I got some time to dabble.
I was curious if any of you have bothered with building the roads, like 3 gold per tile roads.
Yes,
I do it all the time. I do it all the time. It's speeds up your movement around the map drastically. The best thing is, like, you can place the road as you run on a turn. So if there's like an important turn where you're like, oh, I need to get there, but it's 2 tiles away, and if I don't get there, they're gonna burn my city down. You can like turn on road building, and you turn into a bulldozer for that turn, and just like plow through the forest if you have to.
I didn't know it worked like that. That's cool.
Wait, how do you make roads? How does that work?
On the Imperium tree, the white line, it's the 3rd thing on the right-hand side, 2 below the boat thing.
Oh,
And you like toggle it on, and the army just kind of leaves road behind them as they walk. And then whenever you walk over roads, you go faster or farther.
my gosh, you can just have like a random like loops and trails.
Yeah, you're just pooping out railroad tracks.
So,
Yes.
Muck,
Yes, sir.
the ETA on getting these meadow guys under control, so I don't have to keep turning around to stop their armies.
Oh my god, you guys have already killed 2 potential vassals for me. Let's see. It says Pact of Vassalage in 2. Is that when it stops?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Pact of Vassalage in 2.
Okay.
I've got Ice Stelly ready to go in the hopes that it will muck with their economy, but we still haven't found them.
Where did you see this city that?
Okay, look in the dead center of the overworld, and then move your map down just a little bit, and you'll see Diavot Vec.
Oh, yes, I'm right next to it. I'm the one who found it.
Yes. That
I see. He's
appears
just
to be
about to-
Bomb... wait, is it Bomb Justice? No, sorry. It's super evil... Oh, it's Orcish. I see where it says. It's Orcish's first vassal, so he's got to be near that.
Oh, he's got a hero right next to it,
Yeah,
just east of it.
Yeah. But your
Well, that
scout's
scout
not
is
invisible,
probably-
so careful.
Yeah, my scout's probably very dead. I moved up and then spotted them as I ran out of movement.
You're
I'll
just
try
like
running.
bonjour.
I'll try running to the east and see if I can get them out of there. I wonder if there's some way to get invisible scouts besides the society trait. I wonder, like an enchantment.
Not sure.
Well, leaf skin would do it, make me invisible in the forests.
So chat, the research I'm currently doing is conjure primal mammoth. Literally, summon your mammoth god for 3 turns.
Can't help but notice that
It's
evil
a
Brockar
combat
has
spell.
a scout at my capital.
And the mammoth can just charge into things and do a
Again.
bunch of ice damage, and it can stomp and do a bunch of AoE ice damage. So it's a combat spell, so we won't see it unless we see any, some multiplayer action. But that's what it does. So this we finished the yeah, it finished the okay. So we should start seeing ice over here on the next turn. There's a Dragon DLC. There is a Dragon DLC. Yes. Are they waiting on me? No, there's other people too. Okay, so let's charge up Summon Wild Animal. So chat, you can have 2 spells charged and ready to go. This is Summon Ice Deli. This puts a mark on the ground that just starts spreading frost. If we can get vision of one of their cities, I'm going to start freezing the area around it. Because if you, like, my faction can build farms on ice. By default, you can't. By default, you cannot build farms on ice. So I'm hoping to mess with their economy, but I have to get there in time to do it. I was not expecting it to take, 3 hours to find them. Well, 2.5. It took a while to get started. People were late. I gotta say, it was a big surprise to me that so many of our, like, natural vassals were at war with our teammates. Did not think about that possibility at all.
What makes them even want to beef with us?
I don't know. Like, one of mine was your guy in the underground. There's freaking 20,000 miles away from me. And it was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, out of sync.
Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, they don't like the way we walk or talk out here.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a pop-up on the sign of the shield in the sky, or was that a me thing?
I did. It
Oh,
says
yeah.
shield units do 40% more damage but have 4 less defense.
Ooh.
So
Yes,
glass
okay.
cannon mode enabled.
I wasn't sure if that was just a
Let's
primal
go.
thing, but okay. Okay, chat. So
I'm
we are
definitely
going
getting
to
close
cast
to Orcish's capital
Summon
because
Wild
it's telling me
Animal.
he's got claims on these forests.
And we got a giant
Also,
spider.
I know that Bomb just is also running a storm giant with seafarers,
does
so
evolve
he's
to a
probably
matriarch
hugging the
if it
coast
lives
the
long
same way
enough.
I am. I would guess that he's probably in the southeast corner, as close to the water as he can get.
Wait.
Surely he spawned in the middle of land
Wait a
too,
minute, what?
no?
Hang on a sec.
I wish.
Was that
Surely.
not Greater Animal?
I'm supposed to have a Tome of Alchemy. but
Oh,
what
that
if I
wasn't
can't
Greater
find
Animal. Okay,
the
that's fine.
tome?
That was
What does
still a
that
good
mean?
summon. I mistook summon
It's
animal for
tier
summon Greater
1.
Animal.
thought
There's
it
still a
says
higher
tier
tier
2.
version that I don't yet have. But this is
Let me
fine. We got a
look
tier
real
2
quick at
unit,
my notes.
and it evolves to a tier 4 unit if it stays alive long enough. So that's really good if we can keep it there.
Oh, that means even though you're at tier 2, you can click on Show Library,
So
and you can go back and click Alchemy, even though it's a tier 1 tome,
Oh, wait, why would I pick a tier 1 tome if I can get tier 2s?
because
Which is
sometimes they
better
have
than
case it's something you
important
want.
features. Yeah, in your case for
Oh.
that build, you want it because it gives you a point of both Materium and Nature, and you're trying to build affinities for both. And the main thing you want from it is the Alchemist Lab, like research post.
All right, so chat. These
Admittedly,
things
though,
tried
that
to
one was
retreat,
kind of
and
a
I picked the
filler.
good
You
option
could
and let
swap
them
in,
go.
like, kind of any
so
nature
they're
tome for
gone.
that one if you
I didn't
really
get
wanted
XP,
to.
but I got all the rewards
Okay.
without a fight.
Wait, what does the lab even do?
Research. Lots of
Oh,
resources, swing
just
magic
more
damage.
research. Oh, okay.
Okay, so the gold is the main thing there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
I don't know if I want to fight this guy. Risky battle. So if I want to fight this, I probably want to bring over this guy too. Now it says safe. Alright, fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
the thing is, both nature and chaos don't really have all
Lost
that
a
many
wyvern baby.
research post options.
Mm-hmm.
So alchemy is kind of like a
Summons a
must-have.
tier 1 spider for 3 turns.
I mean, I said it was kind of optional. Now I'm saying it's a must-have. I realize I'm contradicting myself. I guess what I'm saying is it's not important for the build of your units, but it is kind of important for the development of your empire, because if you're lacking research, the alchemist post can really help.
Yeah.
One thing I
Yeah, I'm
enjoyed
doing
with the
pretty
alchemy thing is it gave the your priest units or your support casters a free move they could use with like a 2 or 3 turn cooldown that like would turn debuffs into buffs. And so
Ooh.
in manual combat, they were really nice for like cleansing off bad stuff off your troops, and it was totally free to do it.
Mysterious Tonic is the ability, and it's very good. I agree.
Oh, okay.
It is fun. It is a fun one.
You also get a spell that does a similar thing in AoE.
Ooh, that's juicy.
Yeah, the spells are very important in this game because there's a lot of sources late game for like stunning the entire army or stuff like that, and you want to have some dispels available.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
Which is where a ritualist
Oh,
is very,
what did I just find?
very good.
Lot of, is it Brockgar's Garden? I think I just found 2 separate yellow cities down here. Bomjas.
So Bomjas is role-playing as Brockgar's gardener. So Orcish is Brockgar. Bomjas is Brockgar's gardener.
Let's see. Well, you know what?
Well, you've officially found
Let's see. So his
that
main
his capital, yeah.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Next turn, I'm dropping an Ice Rune Stele on his capital.
Nice.
It won't do anything immediately, but it'll start sapping him over time. I love it when my harass them in the early game plan comes together 3 hours in. Okay, so our big building's ready to expand again, chat. We can pick any of those locations there. We're pretty short on gold. I think we might take this mine here. That gives a bit of gold. Or I could go for more food. More food means the next time we get to expand will happen sooner. This is going to be, this is a city, or, well, it could become a city later, and that's a city right now, so I don't need to keep expanding in that direction. Alright, let's just take the mine for more gold income. Renown leveled up. Okay, so this is a interesting thing that hasn't really happened today, chat. This guy, basically, every one of these heroes has a quest, and this guy's quest is to, he likes to be an instructor. As long as units are leveling up in his army, he's gaining XP on this. And he, because he's leveled up, all city structures in his city that he's the governor of are now 20% cheaper, which is helpful. And he got level 2 of that. What? Diavovec declared war on you. Who the hell? Oh, way down there. Okay. Alignment changed. Okay, you now have plus 200 relation with free cities and rulers that have neutral better alignment, and random events that occur will have a 20% higher chance of being positive for you. Wow, he's got 2 nice armies. Okay, lots of bad stuff over there. Don't know that there's anything else for me to really do right now. What about rally? Next rally's in 1 turn. Okay. So definitely save our gold for that. Let's see. After that's done, what are we gonna want next?
So they just have scouts now pillaging my